Okay, everyone, and welcome back yet again to another meeting of the Video Club with your president, Joe Salvat speaking. We also have Trip, but unfortunately we do not have Evan. They died.
Yeah, Evan died.
Evan is dead.
An unfortunate accident involving a wood chipper. Rest in peace, prayers and thoughts for his family.
No, they fell off my roof. So, yeah.
Into a wood chipper.
Into a wood chipper, exactly.
Just very poor planning at everyone's part there. So.
No, but for real, Evan's fine. Evan's going to be just fine. It's
Maybe.
They're not available today. Well,
Maybe.
we'll leave you in the air on that one. It's going to be ambiguous.
Allegedly, they're fine.
It's going to be a cliffhanger. For what I've heard, they're fine. Also, you'll notice a bit of a change in my save data. Bit of a happy accident that happened earlier, but please ignore it because there's 7.5 minutes that I wasted on this, so please
this is a friendly reminder, kids. Be careful when installing other mods that you don't erase stuff.
Have backups of your mods at any times, because at any point they could just be deleted and you'll have to skip through 90% of the damn game.
Yes.
All right.
I'm 7.5 minutes of my life back. Moving on.
We're back to where we left off. So, Monica looks proud of me, and Kozue and Mori both look.
For what just happened is he was talking about his not being ashamed of his love of manga and nerdy stuff.
Right,
so,
that, yeah. And
context.
Also, right, yeah. For context, we ended up in a cafeteria talking to these lovely ladies after talking to Sayori about her depression. Which, if you saw that episode, that scene ruined me.
Yes.
I nearly cried. But they were manly tears, I assure you. Oh, that's so cool of you, Meiji. That doesn't really sound like you at all. Maybe what happened on Monday helped clear my mind of all the cobwebs. New me. New year, new me. Yeah.
Tears.
Oh my god, Kozue has tears. Oh. Wait. Oh, right, yeah, because Kozue is trying to change. Right, of course.
Yes, she's no longer Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that.
That hair, though. That yellow hair.
It looked fake as shit, dude.
It did.
Damn, I have terrible timing sometimes. Less impulsive. Kozue, I didn't mean to make you remember that. You've done a lot to make up for all you've done. Hey, Meiji, what do you think? Is she worthy of forgiveness? Maybe, yeah, I'm not too sure, but her actions lately have been very encouraging. I get that. Does that mean you're getting there? Just give me and Sayori more time. She may forgive you fully before me, but I expect that I'll be able to completely forgive you very soon. I can't believe you can schedule your forgiveness. Is that something you can do?
I'll pencil in my forgiveness for 12 o'clock on Thursday. But until then, you're dead to me.
Alright. Good. Oh, by the way, Mori? You said you like reading and writing? What do you like to read and write? I'll admit I'm curious too. Well, you might find this a bit strange, but I'm into two pretty different genres. I enjoy happy stories that have dashes of sadness in them, so like Sayori.
And post-apocalyptic.
Oh yes, your first stories too.
Oh, she is so much both Sayori and Monica.
Yeah, that's the entire point. And technically, she is just Psionica, but
yes, literally. Inverse Psionica name-wise, because of course.
It's literally just using the mo and the re from Sayori and Monica.
And yet it still works, which is amazing, but yes.
It actually does sound like a Japanese name, funnily enough.
I'm sure all of our Japanese audience is like, no, it doesn't.
I don't have a Japanese audience. This game is English and made in America.
Well, there's some Japanese speakers, probably, maybe, I don't know. Of the three people that are going to watch this, there's a fair chance one of them knows Japanese.
Well, did the game get translated into Japanese? I don't think so.
Just because you're assuming people who know Japanese can't understand English. Wow, racist much?
Well, I'm not saying they can't understand English, but they have a hell of a time understanding it.
There are a lot more Japanese people who know English than there are English people who know Japanese.
Okay, fair enough.
Moving on before we get this video gets flagged for racism.
YouTube, please don't hate me. I'm sorry. The algorithm. Oh, the algorithm's gonna hate me.
Oh, it's all my part. Hate me. I'm American, so of course that's how we are.
just racist assholes all around. Anyway!
Yep, and we're proud of it too. Oh god, what did I just say?
Shut up! Stop making it worse!
But it's funny.
I love when a story goes in a completely different direction than what you're expecting. That's one of my favorite genres too. A couple of my favorite stories are Brave New World and The Handmaid's Tale. I love those too. Did we just become besties for resties? I kept that cringe.
That was such a Sayori line.
Sure thing. That sounds like such a Sayoriism.
I'm in your head.
Sayori said that before, actually. Not surprised. So, what do you write? Poems? Short stories? I dabble in a bit of both. Right now, I'm more into poetry than anything else. God, how convenient! It's almost like the plot needs... Oh my god, that face.
That is... Seriously, it's all Sayori faces.
I mean, she has Sayori's facial structure, so I'd imagine so.
Well, it's Monica's, like,
it's the Monica
face.
It's like the Monica chin, but like...
Yes. The Sayori eyes and mouth and everything. It's like... I don't know. She's a tall Sayori with different hair and bow. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I feel like it's like 80% Sayori, 20% Monica.
You need more Monica, or do you need it to be like equal?
More Monica's always nice.
The creator who made this sprite obviously was a Sayorian. He obviously had the bun on the mind. But anyway, we're getting too distracted because
we always do.
My Sayorian brain is getting too interfered.
People don't come for the mod, they come for our witty banter.
Yeah, let's be honest, that's the only thing they really enjoy when it comes to these videos.
That's the only... No, never mind.
Don't,
never mind.
No, yeah, just shut up before you make it even worse.
It wasn't gonna be racist, it's okay.
What, was it gonna be sexist then?
No.
Oh, I've been working on a poem this week, actually. It's not ready for viewing yet, but I'll definitely show the club when it's done. We'd love to see it. Hey! Oh god, that voice crack. Hey! What about you, Kozue? Would you be interested in joining our club sometime? Huh? Me? Yeah, you. I mean, you read manga, so you definitely get along with Natsuki at the very least. I'm not much of a bookworm like your nerdy and busty bookish friend. Gotta mention the tits, gotta mention the D's, of course, the double D's.
I mean, that's half of Yuri's entire character.
Like half of her body weight is just her tits.
No, that's like stabby and tits. That's the two things. Or what else? What was I calling her before? I don't remember.
So we got
Stabby
Tits McGee.
That works too. Stabby Tits McGee. I'm picturing things I shouldn't. Please, let's move on.
Exactly. That's exactly what my intention was with that.
Oh.
Just imagine a pair of tits walking at you with a knife clenched firmly between in the cleavage.
I'm imagining knives instead of
knife tits.
Yes. Especially when it gets really cold.
I need to stop hanging out with you.
We've never even met. Shut up.
Sure. Oh, there's a smile. Don't worry too much about that. It's not just about the literature. It's about expanding your mind and enjoying a place where you can read and write in peace. It's a pretty laid-back club. True. Besides, the club could use new members with different and unique perspectives. No pressure. Besides, that could be your chance to make it up to Sayori. You think so? Kozue, sweetie, you've grown a lot this past week. I'm sure Sayori would be closer to forgiving you if you joined. Meiji too. I'll think about it. Take your time. It's nice to see Kozue finally smiling. Yeah, she doesn't do that often, does she?
No, maybe the first time I've seen her smile was whole mod.
Oh yeah. The discussion continues, mostly between Monica and Mori. They discuss their favorite literature for the most part. They even manage to get involved in the conversation when they bring up Sense and Sensibility. There's no further incident during the discussion. I try and get Kozue involved a bit, but she doesn't seem interested in talking so much as listening. I know she's keeping an eye on anyone who walks by. Perhaps she's trying to act as a bodyguard? Oh wow.
Casey Eyes thugs just decide, hey,
yeah, we're gonna beat you up, and then Kozue's like, not today, motherfucker!
Yes, in the middle of the cafeteria during lunch is the perfect inconspicuous time to do that. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just take a tray table. Wham! Just
food fight. I mean, this is high school.
Nonsense happens in high school.
Especially Japanese high schools.
Nah.
Kozue and Mori get up to head back to class. I stand, but Monica pulls me back for a bit. Hey, Sam? Oh, shit. My TV just turned off. For no reason. Yeah, let's just...
You and your cursed TV.
I swear to God, my TV just hates me. She whispers that so no one can hear. Yes? Sorry if I seemed a bit apprehensive earlier. Don't worry about that. I figured you wanted me alone when you showed up. Yeah, I did. But I did actually enjoy talking to Mori and Tani-san. Good. Well, see you after class? Yep. Monica heads out, smiling to herself. I head back to class. Class ends and I head to the club room. Natsuki and Yuri are already settled in their respective desks. Yeah, and because Evan is not here today... Oh boy.
I should do the Sayori, but no, the Natsuki voice.
You're not doing the Natsuki voice. I do not want to push away like the 3 remaining viewers I have. Please.
Yes, I would make them all want to do the Despacito. I'm sorry. The human soul cannot stand my Natsuki voice.
We'll have Evan back soon enough so that they can do what they do best.
Yes.
Where's Sayori? Yes, about that. Can I ask you guys to wait and not get settled in too much? Is something wrong? Did something happen to Sayori? Well, yes, kind of. Kind of think of it, I haven't seen her all day. She sick or something? But, oh god, what should we tell them? No idea, honestly. You make that call. Alright. Sayori took a mental health day. Well then. That doesn't sound at all like Sayori. She's always been so boisterous. Now that I think about it, Sayori's had days like this. It's been a while though. I repeat his words. But don't worry, I'm sure a day alone helps. Monica comes in, panting again, with the anime eyes. Oh man, am I the last one here again? Don't worry, we all just showed up too. Were you practicing piano again? And we're back on the damn script! It's a bit scary how the script keeps getting back on track. Makes me wonder if the script is the real enemy. Yeah, fight against a piece of paper, why don't you?
The real enemy is Dan Salvato. the final boss of DDLC. That's the ending no one has unlocked yet.
Yeah.
It just straight up turns into in the Final Fantasy with the 4 of them, actually 5 plus MC, which is just a glitch sprite fighting Dan Salvato. That's the true ending of DDLC. That's what DDLC Plus is gonna be.
No, but because Dan Salvato has a history in Smash, maybe it'd be like a Smash type battle.
Oh god. So Dan Salvato as Master Hand.
Basically. Just imagine,
I figured it out, Dan. I'm on to you.
Dan Salvato's face superimposed on a hand. That'd be terrifying.
Oh god, I want to make this video now.
No, please don't. I don't want it to haunt my nightmares.
No, I have to make it.
God, I'm gonna regret this. The script can't really be the enemy. It has no mind of its own. Guess so. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination.
Get your Undertale out of my game. I will Megalovania you out of existence.
Yeet the child!
I will sans you to death.
Oh yeah, you definitely have a bone to pick with her, huh?
You are not a comic.
Hey, it says the guy who calls himself the king of puns.
No, I never said the king of puns. I said my puns are god tier.
That's literally the same thing, though. That's just a technicality.
Us and our golden banter. Just bringing in
Don't bone her too much, though, or you might be in a problem.
Who?
The child you're gonna be eating.
Whoa.
Okay, that came out. Okay.
Do you? Please tell me you understand the implications
I
of what
just
you
understood.
said.
It took me like 3 seconds to parse that, but
Well,
yeah.
this video is getting taken down. Okay.
There goes my monetization. Great.
Yes, all €12 of it.
I was just gonna.
No,
like,
all like 12. What? We have cents in America. What's like your pennies in
cents, just cents as well.
cents? So yeah, all 12 cents of it. Mm-hmm.
No, not even 5 cents.
No, you actually are going to wind up owing YouTube for this video.
I need to pay you.
Negative monetization.
I'm gonna need to pay YouTube just to be able to record another episode.
Yes.
Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. But today's going to be a little different. Different how? You may have noticed the absence of sunshine in the clubroom today. And
Sunshine.
I don't just... Wait. Yeah, sunshine. Okay, cool. You got me confused as that's what it's actually said. And I don't just mean the rain. Yes, I did. Simon made you reflect about that. Ah, good. She just needed the time to herself today. But she didn't want to miss a meeting, so what do you guys think about having it at either her or Michi's house? Actually, I think it'd be better if we go to Sayori's place. Yes, I agree. I'm not sure if it'd be a good idea to go to Michi's house again. No offense meant, Michi. None taken. Besides, I think it'd be easier on Sayori. He's not offended and he agreed. Yuri looks a bit relieved at that. I pull out Michi's phone. Hey, little bud. Are you feeling up to having people over? Yep, I'm feeling a lot better after a nap. Good, we're heading there now.
Luckily, it wasn't a permanent nap.
Why did you have to say that?
Because I can.
It cost you literally nothing to not say that, and yet you did.
But I gain everything by saying it.
I put the phone away. She says she's doing better. She's fine with people coming over, so are you all okay with that? Monica and Yuri nod. Natsuki's the only one who looks a bit hesitant, looking back in the closet. I guess so. I got my copies of Parfait Girls for her later. Alright then, you all ready to go? Yep. I'm ready. Same. Then let's get going. Monica reaches over and turns out the light. I grab my bag and head out. We all start walking towards Sayori's house. The rain looks like it's slowed down a little, but darker clouds oh great, more yawning. The rain looks like it's slowed down a little, but darker clouds in the distance threaten heavier rain. So, who's ready for the festival? I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. She sounds so like Sayori. And you sound like the game version of you. Oh, damn, I do? I wonder if the script still has some control over you. It might have some over both of us. Yeah, I guess so. That's something we should discuss with Monica as soon as possible. Agreed. Sam, Meiji? Yo! Stop spacing out there, nerd boy! Oh, sorry, you were saying?
Oh, she's one to speak.
Well, she's not a nerd. She's a weeb. There's a difference.
They're adjacent.
Yeah, Miss Washboard doesn't really have a right to talk there now.
Washboard?
Or, wait, what did you say, board? Just board? Flat as a board, right? Yeah.
You've heard the joke that MC says to Natsuki, the world is flat. You know that? Natsuki's like, really? He said, yeah, and you're my world.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And you're my world. Well, shit! I wish Natsuki to continue. Oh, I was asking Monica if they usually have fried squid. This thing again.
Oh, this fucking joke.
Yeah, this joke doesn't work in translation. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name! Mo and Ika! Clever, but unless I'm mistaken, squid is meat and Monica's a vegetarian. Oh, no, wait, you said you're pescatarian earlier. Yes, that's right. I do still eat squid on occasion. I mean, come on, I'm Japanese. I can give some things up. Monica, I didn't know you gave up meat. Yours voice is a bit louder than usual, nor to be heard over the rain. Me neither. Well, I am. Why? Meat is delicious. Yeah, I know. I started a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. Oh boy, she's about to get preachy. Really? May I ask why? The carbon footprint of cultivated...
This is straight out of Act 3.
Yes, thanks for pointing that out.
Well, I also know because playing Moss for like forever, this is still a line in the game, so I know this word for word.
The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. Oh, it's Suzuki-sensei's first years, right? The biology teacher? Yep, that's her. That vegan teacher. I remember her. She didn't teach so much as a lecture. She's a vegan though. Is she the reason you went all veggie? Yeah, she was, but I couldn't go full vegan like her. I still like certain animal products like dairy and eggs and such. And fish, of course. We turn the corner and head down Meiji and Sayori's residential area. Oh god, I really hope there's a day where I cannot yawn in one of these recordings, please.
Well, this is why you shouldn't record like, what, how late is it there?
It's like 8:20 p.m. right now. Is there anything you miss about eating meat? Well, it's a bit embarrassing, but I miss sneaking out at night and having a nice, thick, juicy cheeseburger.
Yes.
Natsuki's notes. I admit that's not what I expected from Monica. Well, you know, there are veggie burgers. Yeah, I know, I've tried them. They suck. It really isn't the same. The taste isn't all that great. Well, I bet you in the next couple of years, the veggie meat industry will produce fake meat that will taste and feel like the real thing. He's right. I actually read about this company in America called Beyond Meats a month ago. Does that exist?
Copyright.
Is that real?
Yes, that is a real thing.
They have this burger patty called The Beast that look real. And there are other companies, not just in America, but around the world, who are working to create lab-grown meat. If they succeed, it would mean less methane gas polluting the atmosphere. You could eat meat again if you wanted. There she goes again.
But then you're going to develop superpowers because labs. That's how that works.
You already noticed as I was looking at her with her curious expressions. I was rambling, wasn't I? No, not at all. That's some exciting news for me. Maybe I'll live to be eating a nice juicy slab of meat again sooner than I know. Okay, that was definitely double entendre. Doki Doki.
Why am I okay with this?
She literally just mentioned eating dick. I thought...
Okay, I'm suddenly less okay with it. When you put it that way.
I mean, that's what it is, isn't it? We approach Midge's house. Girls, why don't you head over to Sayori's place? I'm gonna go grab something from Midge's house. The manga. I head to Midge's house and grab my copy of Parfait Girls. Is this really necessary? Can't we just cut straight to Sayori's house? I enter Sayori's house and hear the girls talking and laughing. There are 4 school bags hanging near the door. Taking off her shoes, I head into the living room. I see everyone except Yuri sitting on the couches. I hear Yuri in the kitchen making what I assume is tea.
Oh, not that outfit.
It's the flashbacks. The Vietnam flashbacks. No.
Distant machine gun fire. Helicopters.
I gently open
Screaming.
the door. Screaming up. I gently open the door. Those clothes. I feel a shiver run down my spine and my blood runs cold. It's just her pajamas, dude. I mean, I get it, but they are really just her PJs. Sam, what's wrong? Those clothes Sayori has on. She was wearing them in the hanging scene, remember? Oh, fuck. I feel major freeze as well. Thank God you burned that news. No kidding. Let's go in. Yeah. At least Sayori looks a lot happier. Yeah, she looks better than this morning. What'd I miss? I sit down next to Monica. Sayori was telling us about a funny dream she had. Oh, do tell. Well, you wouldn't like it. It was about Meiji. Oh, spicy. It was?
Speaking of meat.
Now, why did you do that?
Hey, if you can do it to Monica, I can do it to Sayori. So, hey.
You don't do the bun like that.
No, but I can make you embarrassed.
You mess with the bun, you get the horns.
No, it's if you mess with the bun, you get the gun, except you live in Europe, so you can't have one, so ha.
I'll just borrow one from you, it's no big deal.
You are not shooting me with my own gun, sorry.
Yes, I am.
You wouldn't know how to use it anyway.
Yes, I would. It's just a simple... Just pull the safety off and pull the trigger, right? It's simple. Especially with the Glock, at least.
I don't own a Glock. I hate Glocks.
A basic handgun. Like, you literally just take the safety off, pull the trigger.
You gotta figure out the safety first.
It's just a switch on the side. It's simple. I have World of Guns gun disassembly. I know what a gun looks like.
Oh, no. Thanks for joining our TED Talk on guns.
Okay. There goes my demonetization times 2. If I didn't lose
Seriously, you're gonna owe YouTube so much money.
If I didn't lose it before, I definitely lost it now. I feel major embarrassment. That's even a better excuse there. Go on. No! Yes!
No!
Yuri comes out with tea and joins us, sitting on the other side of me. Let me start over then. So, the dream started out where Michi and I are walking to school, right? Only Michi had the head of a donkey. Does that mean he's like, what side is the donkey again? The Republican or the Democrats?
That's the Democrats, yes, that's the libs. The libtards. I'll destroy them with facts and logic.
I spit the tea, I just sit down in surprise. He did? Laugh it up, fuzzball. He did. I guess I was the only one to notice though. So there we are, walking together when Monica shows up. She had the head of a snake. It was so weird. Oh, well what? Then. Oh, because Python. Ha!
Oh, God.
That's actually double meaning. It's A, because because of Python, and B, because it's literally, she's literally a snake. Like, as in, I tried to kill you, snake. So, I feel like Trip is gonna kill me later.
Glare.
Yeah, I can feel his death glare from where I sit.
I will literally swim all the way over the ocean.
You're gonna die in like 1/4 in. You're not even gonna get close.
For Monica, I will manage.
You have a broken ass. How in the world are you gonna pull that off?
Through the power of Monica.
That doesn't even remotely make any sense.
It's not supposed to. Shut up. Move on.
Yeah, sure. I was a snake? Weren't you scared? No, just confused. So she comes up, eating an apple. Oh, first sin. Nice. I'd ask her when she got a snake head, and she acts like it's completely normal. Snake and apple. Something tells me Monica knows the metaphor here.
Oh, no. That's biblical.
Yeah, that is the biblical. That is the Bible. The Bible. The Bible. Reach over and give her a hand a quick squeeze. He smells gratefully at me. So, what happened next? Well, next Natsuki and Yuri walked up. Yuri had a wise old owl head, and Natsuki had the cutest little kitten head. Of course. And both were arguing over what kind of mouse tasted better. And then Monica got in on the conversation. I'm trying hard not to fall over laughing. Even Michi's laughing now. Well, Michi and I just watched the three argue about which mice or rat was the best. And then I woke up. Oh god, my sights. Alright, cheers away, trying to catch my breath. Oh my god! That's some funny dreaming there, Sayori. Takes a few minutes for us to compose ourselves. Okay, it wasn't that funny.
You had to be there.
Yeah. Well, now that we're all here, should we get to actual club activities? All right, this is a club. Right. Do we all want to do what we normally do before we share poems, or do we want to share poems now? Well, I do what I normally do, but you can. Here. I hand Natsuki my manga collection. You can borrow mine for a while. Thanks. Well, I wouldn't mind proceeding as normal. I'm okay with that. Alright, sounds good to me. We all split up. Sayori sits at the table and begins writing in a notebook. Natsuki picks out one of the manga and sits at the table as well. Yuri sits at the couch and pulls out a book. Oh, Stephen King's The Shining? Pretty cool. It will remind you of Stephen King's The Lawnmower Man. Monica fixes the couch as me, and after picking a book from the entertainment center, begins reading. I sit on the other end of the couch and grab the next volume of Parfait Girls. We're gonna have to end this soon, so I'll do this segment real quick, and then I'll end it.
Right before the poems.
Yeah, I pick up where I left off last. The next volume starts where the 4 members of the club are beginning to bake. Minori made a coffee cake with a dark chocolate frosting. Taka made a tea cake. Sayaka made a bittersweet chocolate cake. And Nakara, to my surprise, made simple vanilla cupcakes. Those cupcakes look like the ones Natsuki made for my arrival in the club. I try not to laugh watching as Minori stumbled around the kitchen getting into all sorts of trouble. This mangaka really did their research. There are some very intricate depictions of each girl as they baked. Okay, who's gonna bet that there's gonna be a twist in here somewhere?
Maybe an apple turnover twist?
No, not quite. I can't say it without spoiling, so I'm just gonna shut up now.
Please.
I even find recipes for the baked goods at the end of the manga. At the end, everyone tried the others, but realized that they needed another opinion. Sayaka then said she had a childhood friend she could call on. Wow, this is literally just the plot of the game, but he wasn't the best cook, but it could be their taste tester as he had quite the experienced tongue. The four agreed that each of their pastries was good, but they needed a second opinion. The volume ended with the four heading home, and Sayaka texting her friend, who was seen in the last frame as a handsome-looking teenage guy. As I put it down, I remember that Natsuki said something in the original game about how there was more to this manga than meets the eye. Wonder when the action comes in. I grab Portrait of Markov, and there is unfortunately where we'll be ending today's episode, with the gospel choir in the background because reasons.
And it's not a gospel choir.
Wait, what is that then?
A demonic choir.
Same thing. Yes!
Oh, wow.
Yes!
Shots fired.
Yes, I did just do that. I did just take a shot at religion, and there goes my third fucking set.
Actually, no, YouTube might give you money for that one.
Because I dissed religion?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, that's it for today. This meeting will be dismissed. I hope you all had a fun time because, well, it's not very fun. But, yeah. I'll catch you all on the flip side. This meeting is dismissed. President out.